Mark Forkun, welcome to Dr. M's Lounge, and thank you very much that you have been a great support for me. You come on Dr. M's podcast. You come on Dr. M's SMET show, and now this is the third format that we have is called Dr. M's Lounge. And we're going to do a prelude. Let's get people teased up to find out why they should listen to what you got to say and what we have for them. To standard work first, let me introduce you and introduce maybe the subject. So here we go. Well, here we are. Mark Falcon, this is a prelude, episode 9. And the subject that we're going to talk on the main event, and when we are going to share your concept and interact with the invitees, is coaching to understand the finance side of GENBA. What I like about is this profile of yours. Can you introduce yourself? Because I know I got this from you. I asked you, requested you to send this to me. But speak about it. Speak about you being in the GENBA. And I really don't know co to jest. What's that in Portuguese? Is it not? Is it Polish language, right? Mark?
Yes, that's right.
What
Yes.
does it
Oh,
mean?
good. Thank you. Yes, Dr. M. Thank you very much for inviting me. It's a great pleasure. Yes, well, I'll try and answer your. I'll try and just go through the slide, if I may start with that. I mean, the pictures just show some of the places that I have worked in. As you can see on the top right-hand corner, we have the Toyota UK plant in Derby, where I spent many very happy years, and there is and the people walking through the plant are there are some politicians there as well as the CEO of the plant when I was there. But what I really want to say from this one quick slide is just to say I've worked for 6 employers at various positions, and most of those positions have been at management board level, from finance to managing director or CEO. I've also directly been involved in 19 privatizations and two stock exchange listings, one on the London Stock Exchange and the other one on the Warsaw Stock Exchange in Poland. I have completed 146 lean transformations with clients, and still counting new ones. And what we mainly focus on is quality, lead time, engagement, and cost. Obviously, other things come into it, but just for the sake of an introduction, this is what we do. This is what I do. And engineering, finance, management, and lean. Those are my 4 specialist areas. Um, so
And
that's all I have.
Mark, sorry to intervene you. What I really like is all what you have accomplished so far and your functional expertise in engineering, finance, management, and being. And I can't get a better speaker than you to speak to us about the business language. I can't get anybody better than you to speak on GENBA coaching the finance director. Sorry for
Yes.
to say that the
Well,
finance director, I respect you. Please come to a GENBA. So, why are we so excited about the business language?
yes. Well, when what I have noticed is that when we do a lean transformation, the engagement and the availability of the finance director is very limited. They tend to think that this is something not for them, it's not their specialist area. But at the end of the day, if we look at point 1D, what is Kaizen from a TPS Genba coaching perspective? And this is some Kaizen is the continuous effort by everyone in the organization to reduce the cost of one unit, to reduce the cost of one unit. So, and that isn't talked about very clearly by many, many people. And that's something I impress on the finance director and the entire team, that he should be or she should be there with the team, engaged in the lean transformation. Because at the end of the day, it's the finance director, it's the financial controller that actually present the results to the management board and the supervisory board, as well as the shareholders. And that person or persons must know why and what they are reporting, not from a finance perspective, but from a lean mindset perspective. So the first section, the finance director should know and understand, is basically what I'd like to talk about during your show, during the lounge show, Dr. M, is just to go through those points with the people that, with the participants that are going to be joining us, and just go through these things and explain and discuss how I understand them, and how I would describe these key points to the finance team, the finance director. So that is the first part. And the second part, further down below, where we have the title, What the Finance Director Should Present to the Management. So these are very concrete outcomes that I would expect from the finance director, from the financial controller, from the finance team, if I was sitting on the management board, or if I was a supervisory board member, or if I was an investor in the company. I always go into an organization, even though I'm a Sensei GENBA coach, I always go in as if I was the investor or on the management board or on the supervisory board. And very often I actually do have those roles in companies, not all of them, of course. So those 3 points, 2A, 2B, and 2C, are things that I would discuss and develop with the finance team on how the reporting system should look like. So that is the agenda. And if you're interested, I invite you to spend some time together with Dr. M going through these key points. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mark. And what's so interesting is you are there talking to the finance director in the language that he knows, but then there's a language that you, as a continuous improvement lean sensei, also learn how to speak. So I'm sure you would be telling the continuous improvement professional who are attending this event how to talk the language that the finance director will understand. And I'm sure they will have a lot of questions for you. And with that, thank you very much and see you on the main event. Take care, enjoy yourself.
Pleasure. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure